Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Joel, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Back again with another review in my spooktacular October. This time I'm reviewing another installment of the Halloween franchise, and this time it's Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers from 1995. Released by Dimension Films. This would be the first of the next main movie to be produced by this studio. Now, the plot of the film formally introduced the Curse of Thorn, a mystical symbol that first appeared in the previous movie, which I'm sorry I didn't mention about, and revealed in the film to be the source of Michael Myers' immortality and drive to kill. The film was directed by Joe Chappelle and stars Donald Pleasence in his final film appearance, that is, as Dr. Sam Loomis. This also introduces us to Paul Rudd, as he's credited with his middle name, as a grown-up Tommy Doyle. Yes, you heard me correctly, Tommy Doyle, as in the little boy from the first Halloween movie, and Marianne Hagen. Anyway, in the movie, Dr. Loomis comes out of retirement to face Michael Myers once more. And then he gets help from Tommy Doyle. But Jamie, Michael's niece, returns, but in not quite a prominent role, less prominent role, actually. Anyway, this movie was also promoted as Halloween 6 and Halloween 666. Anyway, let me see now. Yeah. Anyway, 6 years after the events of the previous film, Jamie's grown up and had been impregnated, and her infant son is born, being taken away by the Man in Black, the leader of a druid-like cult, who we saw in the end of the last movie. A midwife helps Jamie escape with her baby, but however is killed by Michael. Jamie and her baby flee with Michael in pursuit. Meanwhile, Dr. Sam Loomis has retired and moved to a cabin on the outskirts of Haddonfield, where he lives as a hermit. There he is visited by a friend of his, Dr. Terrence Wynn, who is played by Mitchell Ryan. And anyway, and that's the chief administrator of Smith's Grove, where Michael was incarcerated as a boy. Wynn asks him to return to Smith's Grove, but they overhear Jamie's plea for help on local radio station, but only to be ignored by the DJ. Michael catches up with Jamie after she crashes the truck into an old barn, and eventually he kills her on a corn thresher, and turning on disemboweling her, but soon finds the baby's not in the truck. Now, here's one of my negatives. Jamie Lloyd is played by a girl named J.C. Brandy, not Danielle Harris. It's one of my negatives I have. Soon, Tommy Doyle, whom Laurie Strode babysat in 1978, now lives in a boarding house run by Miss Blankenship. Well, he's a reclusive individual who's become obsessed with finding the truth behind Michael's motives. And now a dysfunctional family lives in the Myers house across the street, and they are relatives of the Strode family. There's Kara, along with her 6-year-old son Danny, teenage brother Tim, mother Deborah, and their abusive father John. Now Tommy finds Jamie's baby at the bus station and takes him into his care. and names him Steven. He runs to meet Loomis and tells him about the Strode family living in the Myers house. Michael returns to Haddonfield again, where he stalks Kara before murdering Deborah by slamming an axe into her head. Later, at the boarding house, Tommy reveals that he believes Michael has been inflicted with Thorn, an ancient druid curse. That's kind of a strange thing, but they learned that long ago, one child from each tribe chosen to bear the curse of Thorn must sacrifice its next of kin on the night of Samhain, or Halloween. And Tommy believes that Steven will be Michael's final sacrifice. So Tommy goes out to look for Loomis, and Miss Blankenship reveals to Kara that she was babysitting Michael the night he killed his sister. And that Danny is hearing a voice tell him to kill just like Michael did. Well, Michael kills lots of people later on, and soon Tommy later returns home with Loomis, while Danny and Kara manage to escape Michael's attack and go and escape back to the boarding house. Anyway, soon the Man in Black reveals himself to be Wynn, and Mrs. Blankenship is revealed to be a member of the cult. The cult take Kara, Danny, and Steven Smithsgrove. There, Loomis confronts Wynn, who reveals he wants to control and study the power of Thorn. And Wynn wants Loomis to join in, and reveals that Jamie's baby represents a new cycle of Michael's evil they kept secret from most of the cult. Terrible. Alright, now the ending. You got 5 seconds to start the vid. Okay, now, again, I'm using my tablet since I had not seen this movie in a long time. I've seen a little bit of it, not all of it. I've seen clips from it, though, including the kill count from Dead Meat. Later, Tommy learns that the cult may be the cause of Michael's obsession with killing his entire family, and so he tries to figure out what to do. Apparently, the cult seemingly plans to use Kara for their genetic experiments, but Tommy saves her, and Michael ultimately turns against the cult, killing Wynn's staff of surgeons and Wynn himself. Meanwhile, Loomis helps Kara and the others escape the hospital while Tommy injects Michael with large quantities of tranquilizers containing a corrosive liquid and beats him unconscious with a lead pipe. Soon after they leave Smithsgrove, Loomis stays behind as he has unfinished business. And back inside, Michael's mask lies on the floor of the lab room, and Loomis screams in the background, leaving the fate of both men unknown. Yeah, that kind of remains a mystery. Now, after the film was released, the original work on the film featured 45 minutes of alternative footage and an alternate ending. It was discovered by fans of the series, and this version was dubbed the producer's cut. It developed a cult following, and there were bootleg DVD copies sold on eBay and online petitions targeting an official release of it. In 2014, the producer's cut was officially released, but on Blu-ray, though. Anyway, this movie was definitely well not received. Anyway, I kind of didn't know too much about it, but I knew this wasn't good. Know about Thorn, that cult, as well as the death of Jamie, which was not good. And I think only Paul Rudd playing a grown-up Tommy Doyle was probably what saved this movie a little bit. Now, deaths in the movie are a little different than what they are in the producer's cut. I've never seen the producer's cut though, but well, we'll see what happens in the future. But anyway, that's how the movie goes. Enough said. So, what did you think of Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers? Please let me know what you thought about in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel for more Spooktacular October. And thank you very much for watching. Join me again next time when I review Halloween H2O. A much better Halloween flick than the previous two. Also, check me out on Horror Enthusiast 101 with all my other friends who are also fellow YouTubers like OgreBoy1992, Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, Desmond's Flicks, Liebelman, and Christian Hannah Horror, and I do believe Silver Shamrock, and oh boy, CDR. Just so many to mention. The list goes on. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.